one revolution.
Bookmark words on standby.
Log online, fan page loaded and ready.
Player stats, loaded. Health check, go.
Weapons check. Eyes check. Complete.
We have launched for the Informant podcast in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to this episode of the Informant podcast, your news source for information regarding Mafia wars from Zynga. I'm Pistol Pete from Stockholm.
Live long and prosper.
We have Mig, Chainsaw Chester, and Jennifer, the Mafia Wars Little Lady. Jana, Mig, Death by Gucci. She is taking the night off, so how's everybody else doing this evening?
Great.
Anybody do anything
doing
really
fine.
Interesting since our last show?
No, just trying to keep up with all the new stuff.
I went and saw TSO.
What's TSO, Terms of Service?
Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Oh.
It is a phenomenal show. If you've never had a chance to go see TSO, Trans-Siberian Orchestra, in concert, they're kind of like rock opera, and they just put on a...
Rockra?
Rockra, yeah, rock opera. They put on a fantastic show. I took my nephew, he's going to college up north, and so he's visiting with us for a little bit, and so I took him in for his birthday, and so it was a lot of fun. But it's a fascinating show. Have you ever seen it, Chester?
No, I've heard about it. I've listened to it. I've seen everybody do their stupid Christmas light shows to it.
That's true. They do that.
Yeah, but I mean, it's really entertaining. I actually enjoy some of the music, like Christmas in Sarajevo is the one almost everybody knows.
That is correct.
Even if you don't know that that's the name of the song, you've heard it.
Right.
Trust me.
Yep. Jennifer, what kind of things have been going on that you know about?
Okay, well, we touched on the homepage our last show. It wasn't really out yet. So everyone has that, and there was a big uproar of complaining about the player updates not being on the homepage. Well, they added that, so it's at the bottom. And there was also complaints about that there was no gifting notifications. So if someone sent you a gift, you really wouldn't know, unless you went into your collections or your loot tab in your inventory page. Well, now they added a module for the gifting. So it'll be in the My Mafia or Your Mafia activity module. And you'll see it'll say so-and-so sent you a gift. And you can accept it and gift back. And then there's also our new inventory page. And that's very exciting, I think. Some people don't like it yet, but I think once everyone gets used to using the filters, that will be different. But you also get notified of gifts on that page as well.
I think the toughest part is knowing where things have changed, I mean... Because, we're so accustomed to going to our profile and then seeing a list of our loot there. And so I went to my profile and there was nothing there. And because in the past we've had sometimes when nothing shows up on your page, it doesn't completely load, you start tripping out going, oh, I think it's broke.
Yeah. So
anyway, but I did find down at the bottom of that, there's one little link section that talks about how you can make your inventory private or public. That'll allow you to not allow other people to see your inventory count.
Yeah, that was one of the things I was going to mention that was a problem. For one thing, if you do have extra loot and you use it for certain things, now any one of your Mafia members can look and say, oh, he has 20 extra Foo Fighters. Maybe he'll give them to me. And some people were having issues with that. And then you also don't want hackers to see that, oh, hey, this account has a crap load of loot. Let's hack this one instead of the other one we were going to try.
I'm not so much worried about the hackers part of it. I mean, I'm sure that's a possibility. The one thing that I'm more concerned with is the item analyzer will probably allow you to then analyze someone else's profile. Once the changes are made to reflect the inventory information, because if the numbers are shown on the page, then now you can also find out what an individual's stats are. So think about that.
I tell you what, though, that doesn't scare me, because if you're fighting somebody, you're going to pretty much know what they are defensively.
Yeah,
right.
But now
and then if they're beating you, you're now going to know what they are offensively. So it's not a big... I mean, who really cares about that?
I guess that's true.
people freak out about a mole in their families, and then they worry about, oh well, they're going to know how strong I am or strong. They're going to know if they hit you, if they can beat you or not. They're going to get their friends to hit you, and then they're going to know if they're bigger than you or not.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's the big frickin' mystery here? There's not any. People just quit wigging out about this stuff.
Yeah. At first glance, my one big complaint about the inventory page, though, is that you only list 12 items at the time. It takes you a long time to get through your inventory now.
It does.
I can't, at first glance, I don't think, at least that I've been through so far, is there a way to find, what was the last thing added to my inventory, like there was on the profile page. So if I'm doing jobs and collecting loot now, or collecting, through grab all gifts or whatever, what if I get something neat in a time capsule? How do I know I got it? I'm not sure how you can easily find those items unless I'm missing an option for, newest. Yeah, see, they have attack, defense, alphabetical, giftable, city currency, and reward points. I don't see anything that just says, most recent, which would be a nice option to add.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think we're so programmed into, because really that was the only order that our loot was in, was the last item you got would be at the bottom. And I think we've kind of trained ourselves to look at loot that way. And I think it's just going to be a matter of time of getting used to the filters. But I suggested they add a search bar so you could actually type in what you're looking for and it would pop up. Yeah. I don't know if they're going to do that or not.
Yeah. See, I still have the old 5,000 foot page still for the loot.
Well, it's coming. It's rolling out slowly. Some other interesting features that they've added to that is you can compare yourself to the Mafia Wars community as a whole. However, it's based on all players. So anyone who's playing like we are is going to be way, way above average.
Well, see, now they used to do that. Remember there was something that would analyze how strong you were? I can't remember.
It was the item analyzers. I don't think it was
it the item analyzer?
Yeah, those.
Because it would actually tell you your strength versus somebody else at your level.
Right,
so
that's
if you're 5% higher or 3% higher, then which one was that?
That's the LCN combat calculator.
Okay.
Developed by the Wanderer. He's updated that. So. Okay. That's a really good thing to do because you can just put in all your information and it tells you what percent you are compared. I suck. I'm like 1% better than everyone.
Yes, you sucks. We know.
But compared to all Mafia Wars players, I'm good.
Yeah, I used to be 90 percentile way back when. So it'll be interesting. I'll have to go back through again.
Well, you're probably well above average for your strength. The thing with that analyzer...
More, because there's so many people that have either injected accounts or they've just got they had the silver spoon in their mouth when they were born. And they're just funneling cash. I mean, tens of thousands of dollars into a free game.
There's families out there that have players who have spent in the hundreds of thousands. But what I want to say about no matter what they give us, I don't think anyone could argue that it's worse than it was before because we didn't have anything before. We just had a random list of items in the order we got them. And unless you knew the strategy, like we take for granted, we know we need 501 items of each category. A lot of players don't even know that. So I think what they did is better than it was before, and it still needs work, but they've promised that they would listen to feedback.
Oh, I agree with you, Jennifer. I think this is definitely a step in the right direction. I think that, like I say, like we've talked about, is there's things we'd like to see over time. And then again, there may be things that Zynga never has to put in because someone like Blofeld or some of the other ones will fill that gap for the community to continue to have tools that just read those pages to provide the information that, players seeking extreme detail are going to be able to do.
But is that what they're trying to do? Are they trying to keep scriptwriters going? I don't know. My own personal opinion is they understand that you're there for a reason because they lack substance in certain areas. And I don't think that they want you guys to just sit there and fill that. I think that they know that you guys have to fill it because there is a demand. I think that they'd love to get to it all. They just can't. And so there's always going to be that need that you guys are going to fill. Or else they're going to make it so damn horrible that you guys have to rewrite it for them.
And I don't think that, I don't know. I always have this gut feeling that, there's comments when changes happen in the game that all of a sudden they're just trying to stop script writers at all, at all costs. And I don't think that's it. I think that they're going about their merry business without thinking about it at all. Because, what we do, most of us, there's script writers out there, like I've talked about on previous shows, that write scripts that would easily break the TOS. But I think what most of us do, the Aarons, the Jokas, we write bookmarklets that help. These are things that are done in addition to the game. So I think, I don't think they're out there to get us. The way that, we joke about it, and I'll continue to joke about the Zingons. Because that's what I'm going to do. Because we're the Spockonians,
That's right, new Spockonian.
That's right. And so, I don't know. I don't think... I agree that I think that they're in a position where they don't have enough staff to do everything that needs to be done in the game, and if we're able to fill that gap, they're willing to take advantage of it, or willing to accept it. Because if they weren't willing to accept it, we would have all gotten, cease and desist orders about what we do in the community. They would have, easily sent letters to, Martin and I. We don't hide. We say who we are. It's not difficult to find us. So they could have easily turned around and said, we don't like what you're doing, stop it now, or else. And they haven't done that. And I think that says a little bit about that there's beginning to be an understanding, even though not publicly formal, that, we're acceptable. I may be the redheaded stepchild, but I'm still the stepchild. I'm part of the family.
If they wanted you out, they would have gotten you out a long time ago.
Exactly.
And they don't want you out. They just want you. Again, like we've all talked about, if you're actually doing stuff that is malicious, they're going to come after you. And you know what? I want them to come after you.
Absolutely.
Because you're screwing up the game that the rest of us love to play. I don't want you to be out there building 5,000 Lotto sets so the rest of us get screwed. Because when I finally got my Lotto set, it took bloody forever. And then I got some extra pieces, and I wanted to trade those for other loot. And you know what? You devalued these things and really pissed me off. So if I ever find you in the game, I'm going to sit on you.
Chester's rant. Hey, you should call our rant hotline with that one.
I think I might. Hang on a second. I'll be right back. Hey, we got our new rant.
Now, I always say that if they wanted to ban accounts, they would be on Pete and Martin.
Start with yours.
Yeah.
And mine too. That would be the best way to handle it.
Okay, guys, let's take a quick break. We'll come back with Mig, Chainsaw, Chester, and the family life. It might be Santa coming to talk about the 12 Days of Christmas. Because we've got the 12 Days of Christmas event coming up at the Informant podcast.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Look at me, I'm riding high in Santa's sleigh. It's a Christmas special time for me. Oh, shut up, Cartman!
When is that starting?
It's going to start on December 13th, and it's going to run through the December 24th. And on each day, we've got a set of prizes. We're going to pick a winner each day, and we've got a bunch of stuff given away. We got 100 rangefinder rifles. We've got the Pantheon trophies collection, championship belt collection, some Goldsmobiles, and then when we start getting closer to Christmas, we're going to give away a diamond set, and then a Lotto set, and then a $15 Mafia Wars gift card, and then a gift card and a Lotto set. Okay, we're back. Welcome to the family life with Mig, Chainsaw, Chester.
You're not going to ask me how the hell I'm doing?
Hi, hey, Chester, how's it?
Hey, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
You're such a diva.
So how's it going, Chester?
It's going great. How about you?
I'm doing all right. I think we covered that in the intro of the show.
Oh, did we? Was
Yeah.
I there?
Yes.
Barely.
Was. All right.
So
Well,
what
I
you
was
got
there.
going on in the family life?
Well, besides the rant I had about these idiots that are actually out there cloning stuff or doing all the stuff that they shouldn't be doing, ruining my game, basically, I wanted to talk about the no-no button. And do you have any idea what that is, Pete?
I have no clue what the no-no button is.
I don't either.
All right, the no-no button is the one that I absolutely love, actually. But it's also the one that is misplaced, and it's the one that people accidentally hit all the time when they're attacking people. It's called the Ask Mafia to Attack and Let Them Get a Reward button. Now, can you make the button a little bit bigger, Zynga? Please, can you add any more words into that? Why don't you just say, Ask Mafia to Attack, instead of Ask Mafia to Attack and Let Them Get a Reward button? That's just dumb. First of all, you put it in a place where everybody's trying to do the power attack. Again, dumb. Second thing is, for all of you that are out there, if I'm going down the fight list and I hit you, I'm going to hit you till you're iced, okay? Then I move on. If you come in and see, oh, I just got iced, oh, I'm going to hit this guy, and then you lose to me as usual, and then you click that stupid button that says Ask Mafia to Attack, if I get iced, which I probably will after a while, after you give me my 50 experience, thank you very much, then I'm coming right back after you. And I'm going to sit on you. And I'm going to continue to sit on you. And every time you click that stupid button, I'm going to sit on you. So just know, for all of us that are in families, for all of you that either are in a family, which a lot of you are, because that's 99% of the people that I attack, are in families. Or at least you've put brackets around something that make me think that you're in a family. So I'm going to hit you anyway. Because for most of us that are in families, that's who we go after. We don't go after the people that don't have tags. But why? Because we're always looking for fun. And if you're game for it, put tags in there and attack me back, because that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, if you hit that no-no button, just realize I'm coming after you. And most of the people that are in families are going to come after you. Now, for those of you who are in families and you hit somebody, they come back at you. Or let's say that you get iced by somebody and you go hit them and they come back at you again, and then you put it to your family, go hit this guy, he's hit me twice now. Please, get a life. Get out of the family life, because it's not for you. If you can't take a beating, if you can't take somebody icing you, you're playing the wrong game. I'm sure that there's some crops out there with your name on them. There are some cafes that want you to run them. Stay the hell out of Mafia Wars. You guys have anything else? You guys got any shout-outs?
I have a shout out.
Who are you going to shout out to?
Gianna. I miss her.
Oh.
It's more fun when she's here, too.
That's right. Make Death by Gucci. We do miss you.
And I'd like to mention that she's going to be in Denver on December 21st.
That's right. They have
for
that
her meet and greet. Yep.
Yeah, there's gonna be some good stuff there. We're gonna have some things there that it's gonna be worth showing up for.
All right, I got a shout out. I want to put a shout out to Tim Sanchez. So he used to be Mig Sucker Punch. I don't know what the hell he's changed his name to now. So I just wanted to say hello to Mig Sucker Punch. You'll always be Mig Sucker Punch to me. Pete?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out to the group out at Spockholm, as always, Spock on. And then I wanted to take a couple of seconds to talk about the 12 Days of Christmas contest. We've already had some winners. Our first winner was Laz Berry. We had a second winner that won 100 cooling vests was Debbie Hurley. And then we've had Justin Runkle wins Ares Power Armors. We've also had Jude Anselmus won the Pantheon Trophies collection. Congratulations to the winners so far. If you haven't gotten in yet, make sure you do. And I got to give a shout out to Mike Nestor. He's kind of our gift master, if you will. And he's doing a great job.
Is he the giftinator?
He is the giftinator.
Yeah.
And he is doing a great job keeping up with making sure that we're getting our gifts out on time and everybody's getting them in a timely fashion. So my hat's off to Mike for that. That it does take a lot of time and energy, and we really appreciate his help with that. And so, we're going to go ahead and close this show out. It's been a great one. Lots of information. Don't forget to tune in to us on the web at informantpodcast.com. You can send us an email at tip@informantpodcast.com, or you can leave us a rant if you want to give us some praise, corrections, comments, whatever. You can call us at 707-TIP-6852, 707-847-6852.
Hey, before you go,
Yes?
if anybody needs a Lotto set, first person that leaves a comment on our page, I'm going to throw them a Lotto set. Informantpodcast.com, reply to the episode, put in Lotto set.
Very
I'm going
good.
to send you a Lotto set.
Very
Cool.
So anyway, we're going to finish this one off. You've been listening to the Informant Podcast, where family is first. Have a great night, everybody. We'll talk to you next time.
We want revolution. I wanna cross, get 'em crashing to the brave new world. I wanna ride. I wanna ride. We